Quick question. Do you know anybody getting married this year? Yeah, how about this? Imagine planning the happiest day of your life, and then you find out your wedding venue has just vanished. Good morning. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, that's happening to couples at the Wilkes-Barre area who booked at the Woodlands in a resort. They've got to be depressed right now as the Eagles fans are after finding out what's going on. Because remember back in November when the township officials shut the whole thing down? You remember that?
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that like a power thing or something?
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of issues, but it started off with a power problem. Yeah, and now it's like inadequate heat, electrical issues, a broken fire alarm system. You know, the things you kind of want working when you got 200 more people in formal wear and one drunk uncle with a cigar in your building.
And then inspectors checked the restaurant inside. Ready?
Yeah.
Dead rats, dead mice in the kitchen.
The inspector's official description, quote, insanely disgusting, end quote.
Which is not something that you ever want to hear from a government employee who has definitely, most certainly seen some things.
Meanwhile, couples who already dropped deposits, they're calling, they're emailing, nothing. Total radio silence, which ironically is still the only thing that functions in that building.
The Attorney General's office is involved. Complaints are piling up, and inspectors say nobody's even trying to fix it.
So if your wedding venue suddenly stops existing, you might want a backup plan.
Relax. Introducing the Emergency Backup Wedding Kit for when your venue disappears faster than the open bar. Inside every kit, folding chairs rated for emotional collapse, a Bluetooth speaker preloaded with At Last, Enter Sandman, and 15 minutes of awkward silence. And a cousin who got ordained online during halftime. But wait, there's more. A space heater that might work. A fire alarm app that just yells, "Run!" And a laminated card that says, "This was not my idea." Because love is forever, but deposits are not. The Emergency Backup Wedding Kit. When the venue ghosts you, don't let the marriage start the same way.
What's your Wi-Fi network name at home? Everyone's got to have something, even if you leave it as that default Netgear 5G or whatever. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning. I'm asking because I upgraded the internet at the house. I got a new router. I need a new network name. So, Kate, what's your home Wi-Fi?
Mine is literally just called Home. It's super lame. I don't pay for it, so I don't really get to say. So
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
What's yours called?
It is Network of Joy, which is a tiny little homage to one of my favorite bands. But
Okay.
it's like, it's okay. It's not great, you know? There's college kids across the street. They have Washington Honeys, and I'm over here like, that's pretty cool. I wish I had a cooler one.
So here's where you come in. We need your help coming up with an awesome Wi-Fi name.
Something clever, something funny, something that'll make the neighbors jealous and maybe even want to stay off my Wi-Fi. That's what we're looking for. We're getting in the text, the phone calls, the social media. What do we got?
Tyler from your Twitter said, pretty fly for a Wi-Fi.
And I've seen that one before on like list of the year and stuff like that. That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Lisa from Bandling checking in on the Rock Lines. What do you got?
Hey, many years ago, we didn't have ours password protected.
Yeah.
When we finally did, my husband named it No More Net for You.
Got one on open mic on the Rock 107 mobile app.
I once saw a Wi-Fi signal that I was picking up in West Scranton that said, "Don't effing ask."
That's pretty good. I mean, at that point, depending on how my neighbors were, I might walk right over and ask.
Well, threatening over there. Patricia from your Instagram has, mine is Router 66.
Now, see, that's great.
Yeah,
Route 66 reference. I'm all about that one. Text it in. The land before time. The LAN before time. My kids don't get it, but I crack up every time. That one is actually really good.
Yeah, that's really clever.
Dig that one.
Leslie from our TikTok said, we had Wu-Tang Land for a while, but now it's Poopy Pants because we let our kids name it.
Go back to Wu-Tang Land, Leslie. That is outstanding. Checking in on the Rock Lines here. We're looking for your cool Wi-Fi names. What do you got, Rock 107?
Prospector, let's be honest here. Why don't you just call it Prospector's Porn Hub?
Is that what yours is called, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
Rock 107.
FBI surveillance van.
Hey, is that your name? Are you using that one?
My buddy uses it.
I've got a couple people who've called up with that one. It's not terrible.
Yeah,
I like it.
that seems to be pretty common.
If you want to keep it, go on that same thing. It could be Flowers by Irene, and same kind of thing.
Dale from your Facebook said, call it password 123456 and listen to people lose their minds trying to use it to sign in. That's mean.
Text it in on the Rock Lines. Tell my Wi-Fi I love her. And I've seen that one before, too, and I really like that one.
Jessica, this one is crazy.
Okay.
Jessica from your Facebook said, I went with yell penis, and I'll tell you the password. Haven't heard from any of my neighbors in months. That's crazy.
That's such a good one. I love that. Josh in Wilkes-Barre checking in on the Rock Lines. He's waiting to chime in with the one he's got. What's that Wi-Fi network name you use, buddy?
Yeah, just calling about some Wi-Fi names. Wondering if you need it anymore.
Absolutely. What do you have?
I'm thinking I got 99 problems, but Wi-Fi ain't one.
Oh, man. That's good, right?
Yeah, people are much more clever than us.
Yes.
Dave from your Facebook said, hey, Prospector, call yours NEPA yam bags.
Okay, I like that one. Brittany texted in, Bill, why the science fi? My boyfriend wanted to get your own damn internet, but I vetoed it. Went with Bill, why the science fi?
I
That's
think
good.
that one's my favorite one. I like that one a lot. And then Sean from your Twitter, how about Prospector's Proctology Party Palace?
I love alliteration. I love poopy jokes. And I like anything that makes people go, I don't know if I want to click on that. There's your winner.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
If you're into earth science, stargazing, or just cool stuff, you might like this. Starting Wednesday, the Everhart Museum in Scranton will open the Hubble Space Telescope, New Views of the Universe, a national traveling exhibition featuring breathtaking imagery and interactive displays on how Hubble has expanded our knowledge of galaxies and deep space. It will run weekdays and weekends through July.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
On the Prospector Show here on Rock 107, Kate Bob Weir, guitarist, co-founder of the Grateful Dead, has died at the age of 78. No word on the exact date, but his family announced the death on Saturday.
They said Bob, quote, transitioned peacefully surrounded by loved ones after courageously beating cancer as only Bobby could. Unfortunately, he succumbed to underlying lung issues.
Now, Weir formed the Grateful Dead in 1965 with Jerry Garcia, Ron Pigpen McCarron, Phil Lesh, and Bill Kreitzman.
Here's Bob on how the idea of forming the band started.
On New Year's Eve between 1963 and 64, I was wandering the back streets of Palo Alto with a couple of friends, and we heard banjo music coming out from behind the music store that we used to frequent. And we just knocked on the door, and Jerry came in. We knew it was Jerry. Everybody knew that he was the banjo teacher. He asked us if we played instruments, and we, sure. Well, I got the keys to the front. Let's go break out some instruments. And we had that evening so much fun that we decided we couldn't just walk away from it. Might as well just make a little band out of it.
Now, after Garcia's death in 95, he and the other members kept the Dead alive in bands like Phil Lesh and Friends, Further, Rat Dog, Wolf Brothers, and most recently, Dead and Company.
Hey, don't you watch your speed. Shake that, leave you going to hell in a bucket, baby. But at least something showing the ride. Never get away, just keep trucking on. I will survive.
Not played in the montage, and I'm sorry for it. My favorite Dead song, Ripple, and I feel like an idiot for not including that.
Tributes have come in from Bob Dylan, Slash, and others, and the Empire State Building was tie-dyed in his honor.
That's actually pretty cool. Bob Weir, dead at 78. It's time to have a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Got an email from a guy named Pat who works at the produce department of a supermarket. He left me the email saying he wanted to prank his boss because his boss gets a lot of prank calls. So we came up with the idea of calling to find out how they package groceries and things like that. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Customer service.
Yeah, hi. Who am I speaking with?
This is Jesse.
Jesse, hi. My name's Rick. I got a quick question. I'm on my way down there, but I just want to make sure you guys sell almonds. You sell almonds, right?
Yes, we sell almonds.
Okay, and cashews?
Cashews, yes.
Macadamia?
Yeah, macadamia. We sell all those nuts. They're in the snack row with the chips and crackers.
Great. Okay, good. You also sell hot dogs, right?
Yes, we sell hot dogs as well.
Okay, then if I buy all that stuff, do you put it like in a sack?
Yeah, we can put them in a sack, paper or plastic. It's your choice.
Okay, so if I have my nuts in a sack, is it going to be located right next to the wieners?
Your nuts in a sack?
Yeah.
I'm not following you.
If I get my nuts in a sack, is
Wait a minute.
Can you put that right next to the wiener?
Next to the wiener. Really?
Yeah.
Seriously? You think it's some kind of joke to call people and just talk about this is a joke to you? What kind of is this? Don't be calling this number again. getting all funny with me. That's not right.
I just have an honest question. Don't you think it's important to know? I mean, that to me, it seems like...
That's not an honest question.
Yeah, it's an honest question. You don't think it's serious?
No, that's not serious.
No, it's a serious question. I mean, you want to know, look, if I got my nuts in a sack, the wiener better be right next to them. Otherwise, we got a big problem.
Be at school or be at home.
At school?
You're just trying to call a prank. Yeah, be at school.
Wait. What do you mean school? I'm asking questions about groceries here.
You want to get a job down here if you want to ask the question about the produce.
Why would I want to come down and get a job there if you don't even know if the nuts go next to the wiener? Come on, man.
I do know. You're just wasting my time. You come down and look at the nuts.
Oh, really?
I don't know who raised you, but you need to learn some manners.
Excuse me, I need to learn some manners. I asked you an honest question.
I got better things to do than sit here and listen to some kid who says he's an adult make jokes, a kiddie joke about wieners and nuts.
Well, hey look, you're still on the phone with me, so apparently you don't, all right?
Because I got good customer service. That's why I'm on the phone.
Oh, is that what it is? Then answer my question. Are the nuts near the wieners or are they not?
The nuts are anywhere you want to put them.
Well, that's actually not true. I mean, you can go to jail for that, my friend.
So don't call here again if you want to come down and buy some produce or any kind of product.
Okay, I understand. Look, one last question. One question. Let me ask. Can I just say this? If I come down and buy that stuff, could you put it in a Prosy?
Oh, my God. Am I on the radio?
Yeah, you're on Rock 107 right now, man.
Who did this? Who called you? Who told you to put me on the radio?
Pat, who works in produce. He emailed us, man.
Pat?
Yeah, Pat in the produce department said, hey, could you prank my boss?
Okay.
He gets a lot of prank calls anyhow.
I do get a lot of prank calls, and then frankly, I'm done with it. I'm over with it.
Ever walked into a place where it was like painfully obvious you didn't belong there, but nobody acknowledged it really? It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate.
Every time I go to pick up my wife, Tara, at the salon after she gets her hair done, I have this experience.
Okay, let me guess.
Yeah.
Immediately you walk in, you're in enemy territory. It smells like coconut, eucalyptus. Oh, and the money that you'd never spend on yourself.
Part of that's true, absolutely. But I was thinking more of the very nice young woman whose station is right by the front door. She's very nice, she's very polite, she's very professional, but every single time I walk in, she looks up and asks, do you have an appointment?
It's the same woman every time?
Yep. And now I'm like thinking like she should remember me, but like she doesn't have to remember me. I'm looking for context clues here. I'm not asking for VIP status. I don't expect some kind of plaque on the wall, but I do expect that when you look at the lack of hair on my head, my Yule Brenner, Mr. Clean, Chrome skull, that should be a visual cue that I don't have, nor do I need an appointment for haircuts, you know?
There's not a single thing about you that says, yes, I'm here for layers.
Nothing says surprise me, or nothing says, hey, I saw this on Pinterest and I want to try it. I'm a walking before picture in a hair transplant ad.
Okay, maybe she thinks you're there for a consultation or something.
A consultation for what, though? That's what I don't get. Like, her head's already at the end of the conversation at this point, right? What else are you going to do to it? There's no style. There's no look. It's basically maintenance at this point.
Yeah, it's not really a haircut. It's avoiding windburn.
Yeah, or even sunburn. If they had some sunscreen, then I'm down for it, something like that. But what really gets me, it's the politeness. She's trained to ask that question because it doesn't matter what reality says. It doesn't matter what her eyes say. The script says, ask if has an appointment. So she does. And that's society now. We don't acknowledge obvious facts anymore. We just ask questions to hear ourselves talk. So next time, this is what I'm going to do, Kate. You ready? I'm going to answer. Honestly, I'm going to say no, but if you got a buffer and a chamois in 5 minutes, let's go nuts and see what happens.
They're going to just put a cape on you out of pity. You know that, right?
And then maybe slow spin in the chair. Everybody nods like, oh, good for him. And then I'll get up with a smile on my face, even though what I had is not a haircut. It's simply a scalp inspection.
Gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
I see a court date in this guy's future. A fortune teller in Thailand got arrested on New Year's Day after predicting a woman would lose something valuable, then stealing her cell phone. The 19-year-old victim saw the guy outside of a temple and agreed to pay for a reading. He apparently used tarot cards. The 38-year-old fortune teller told her he saw bad luck ahead and that she'd lose a valuable item in the near future. He said he could prevent it for an extra fee, but she would not pay. She realized her phone was missing later that day, went back and accused him of stealing it. He denied it and claimed he's just really good at his job. The prediction came true. He even described what the thief looked like. Other people stepped in to help, then dug through the box the guy had and found the phone. She called the cops. No word on the exact charges that he's facing.
Nominee number 2.
Mermaids are usually associated with the ocean, not random ponds in Louisiana. A 41-year-old woman named Erin Sutton was arrested in northern Louisiana on Tuesday after she got naked, jumped in her neighbor's pond, and told cops she was trying to be a mermaid. The neighbor says it's not the first time she's skinny dipped in the pond. They've warned her before, but she didn't listen, so they called 911 to report it. Cops showed up and tried to coax her out of the water, but she refused. She said she was trying to be a mermaid and didn't explain why or what that meant. She eventually got out, but then charged one of the deputies. They tased her, but it had zero effect. She allegedly kicked and punched a cop before they finally restrained her. She's facing charges for public drunkenness, public intimidation, battery of a police officer, criminal trespassing, and resisting arrest.
And the winner is...
the naked woman who jumped in her neighbor's pond while pretending to be a mermaid. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.